Evening, we are going to begin with proof tonight. The NBA lockout is hurting more than just the players and the owners. It is also hurting the little guy.
Namely, nonprofit groups here in Milwaukee. Those groups are working at the Bradley Center tonight, but it's not exactly the gig they wanted. Our Jenna Sachs is live there with the big story.
Well, tonight those nonprofit groups are serving up pizza slices and hot dogs to fans at the Admirals game, but it's typically the Bucks games that brought in the bigger crowds and more business.
Large, small. Obviously, the bigger the crowd, the more the sales and more we make.
Serving snacks to hungry hockey fans Friday are volunteers from the Divine Mercy School and Church in South Milwaukee.
Pizza, hot dogs, beer, Dippin' Dots, it all depends what booths are available, what the event is.
The church has been working concessions at the Bradley Center for 3 years now, all for a portion of the profits.
In our case, we get to use the money for tuition or field trips.
But this year, with the NBA lockout, there's been fewer opportunities to raise funds. Some of the church's regular volunteers behind the concessions counter aren't here as often as they'd like.
And there are families that are hurting. I mean, there's some who have lost their job or have to work part-time, but they still want to send their kids to the private school in our case, and paying tuition's a little bit expensive, and this helps.
The Bradley Center has 12 permanent concession stands managed by Levy Restaurants and man-powered by nonprofit groups. Volunteers still work Admirals and Marquette games and the occasional concert, but it's the Bucks who regularly brought some of the bigger crowds.
There's sometimes husbands and wives that do this together. But because no Bucks games, not only one person per family can sign up for these events. There are families that really need it, and it's sad that they can't get as much as they used to.
In the past, volunteers with this particular group have worked nearly every game and made a serious dent in their kids' tuition costs. This year, they're just not getting that opportunity. Reporting live in Milwaukee at the Bradley Center, Jenna Sachs, Fox 6 News.
We all know how much college is these days, or school is these days, so they need that money. Thanks, Jenna.
A woman